Would you like to know how to make money faster on your own home or investment property? Well, in this video, we're going to unpack 7 simple and cheap ways to add value to your home. Now, to give you some context, I have a little bit of experience with this because I've renovated 7 properties over the last 7 years myself. And renovating has been one of the ways that I've been able to create equity faster and build close to a $10 million property portfolio. Now, a lot of my personal renovation journey has been hands-on and DIY renovating, painting, flooring, doing kitchens and bathrooms, but you don't necessarily have to do it all yourself. You can employ trades if you get the right quotes and if you do the right types of jobs, which is exactly why we're going to unpack this list today. So, adding value to your property doesn't have to cost a fortune. It's about picking the right things that are going to make your property appreciate in value. And as you can see, this is my beautiful son, Asa, here in this photo, holding onto a concrete truck in his hand as they pour the driveway on this home that I sit in right now. And so it's beautiful to see your renovations come to life and the value add process play out. Now, one of the biggest things to add value is item number 1 on that renovation list, and that is a coat of fresh paint. And this could be both on the interior or the exterior of the home. Now, this is a photo of me at one of our projects where I'm using a paint sprayer to add the undercoat and then do the top coats on the property. Honestly, a paint sprayer was the best investment if you are going to DIY renovate that we ever spent money on. It costs somewhere between $1,000 to $1,500 to get a good quality paint sprayer from Bunnings, but it enables you to paint a home in several days rather than over several weeks. Now, some people might complain that you're going to do a landlord special or that you're going to do a poor job on the property. But honestly, for the amount that a trade is going to charge you to repaint an entire home, $10,000 to $20,000, you could do it for $2,000 to $3,000. And if you're cash strapped and willing to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work, an interior or an exterior repaint could add massive value to your home. Number 2 on our list is curbside appeal. In particular, looking at the garden and the lawn care. Now, that's not the most flattering photo of myself, but again, this is at one of our projects where we were looking at the gardens and sprucing up the curbside appeal. The curbside is exactly what people are going to see when they first walk up to your home. So first impressions do matter. That's why you get dressed up for a first date. What you wear and how you present yourself matters, and it's the same with the home here. How the property looks from the curbside is going to impact where people perceive the value to be. So doing the gardens and looking at the curbside appeal, both the paint, the lawn care and the gardens, is important to make sure the home presents very well from the exterior. And this is something that you can do yourself. It's very easy to spend your weekend tidying up a garden, putting in a few plants, making sure the lawns are mowed and de-weeded. And so those things coming together can make the property have a higher perceived value. Now, on to number 3. And carrying along with that theme of gardening, we can look at some landscape lighting. Now, this can be a fairly simple solution, but LED garden lighting can lift the appeal of your home. So just some basic lighting, which you could have an electrician or DIY install yourself, can really make the property feel more modern. Even if it's a 70s, 80s, or 90s built home, it can change that aesthetic and curbside appeal and create that feeling of a modern property. So it's something to consider, which is a cheap transformation. Number 4 on our list is the kitchen facelift. I've done plenty of kitchen upgrades and facelifts myself, and that can look like kitchen handles on the cupboards or splashbacks and lighting and sinks and tapware. This is a photo of what used to be our kitchen sink here at Greenslopes on the south side of Brisbane. And this is a farmhouse style sink. It's deep, it's modern. We changed the tapware, we did a more modern splashback. And those things don't need to cost an arm and a leg. And they are things you can DIY or do yourself if you're willing to. And because these change the cosmetic view of the kitchen, it can change the look and feel, which is going to be when people are coming through for a bank valuation point of view, or if you are selling the home, it's going to create that emotional response and drive up the price of the property because the kitchen is a core area to focus on when adding value. Number 5 on our list, and that is a bathroom refresh. This follows along from the kitchen. The kitchens and bathrooms are core areas in the homes to focus on. Now, you don't have to do a full new bathroom. If possible, you're just looking at a regrout and new fixtures and fittings. And so if you've got white tiles in a 80s or 90s bathroom, I'm doing this exactly at the moment. I spent $900 on new tapware, so new shower head, new handles, new bath spout, new tap for the sink as well, and some shower rails. All of that materials, including a large mirror, cost me around $900. Now, if I DIY install that, I might save another $900 or $1,000 in labor costs, but the perceived upgrade in the value of the bathroom could be $3,000 to $5,000. And so for spending $1,000, you could get a 5x return on your money because of that cosmetic transformation. And so if the bathroom is in reasonable condition, consider doing a full regrout, and you could pay someone to do that. And you could change over the fixtures from old chrome tapware to modern black tapware or to gold tapware to change the look and feel of the bathroom. Number 6 on our list today in terms of cheap value-adding projects are new flooring. And this is massive in terms of a transformation to a home. So think about carpets, tiles, and hybrid or laminate flooring, vinyl planks. Those are all good options that you could add to a home. This is my home right here, right now, where I've currently got hybrid floors, and they are a black butt, or I believe it's a New England black butt timber. One of the great things about changing the flooring is it can be fairly cost effective. To give you a guide on pricing, for about $15,000, you should be able to refloor an entire 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, excluding the bathroom areas. Because I just recently did one of my properties and had the entire home refloored for about $15,500. And so you don't have to do this yourself. I've done plenty of floors myself, sanding them, staining them, or doing vinyl planks as well. And this is a great way to transform visually the home and bring it into the 2020s. And it's fairly cheap and effective, and it lasts a good amount of time. You're going to get 10 to 15 years of life out of new floors. So certainly consider, if you're going to go through those previous past 5 items, that flooring's on your list if you are looking to add value in a cheap and transformative way. Number 7 on our list, as you can see by the photo here, is smart fixtures and fittings. So think fans, taps, switches, and lights, all those things that have that tactile feature. Anything that someone's going to use regularly, light switches, they're cost effective. You can change those over for about $10 a switch, plus the labor costs if you've got that electrician changing those things over for you. Same with ceiling fans and lights. It can be really worth changing ceiling fans over. If you've got cruddy old ceiling fans and you spend $300 a fan rather than $100 a fan, you can really lift the home's aesthetic just by spending $1,000 to $2,000 on new fans, as an example. So think about those tactile things that are going to regularly be used and add amenity to the property. So they actually impact people's lives if you have a good working fan and good working light switches or dimmers. Those are all things to consider. So this has been our top 7 cosmetic renovation items that you can do on your own home or your investment property. Adding value is a great way to fast track equity creation. And if you have the serviceability, you can work with the brokers and the banks to pull that equity out and buy other investments. And if you're looking to buy a property here in Southeast Queensland, whether it's your own home or an investment in the next 3 to 6 months, head over to purposeproperty.com.au to book in a free chat with myself. Now, I've done plenty of renovations, and that was what this YouTube channel was founded on. So if you want to go back and see renovations on our first or second investment property, this home we've done 2 different renovations on, an initial cosmetic renovation and then a major raise and build project. If you go onto YouTube and click on playlists, you can go back and see the entire playlist series of those home renovations and exactly how Emily and I built our property portfolio through these exact strategies. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and give this video a click right here because YouTube thinks that's the one you should watch next. All right, I'll see you over there. See you somewhere over there. Peace.